Okay, you've been eating way less and you're moving way more, yet you're still struggling to lose weight. Why? This is some of the biggest diet advice out there, and so many people have tried it, and more people are struggling. It sounds logical. I mean, if you eat less and move more, shouldn't you just be losing weight? I'm going to be breaking this down today in this video, so stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why it doesn't work and what to do instead. I tried it myself. Eat less, move more, and straight up, honest, I did lose 40 pounds. But with my hectic schedule, the budget that I was working with, and the level of discipline that I have, I ended up gaining back all that weight and more. And so I stayed obese until I came across this information that I'll share with you. I have now lost 50 pounds and I'm still losing, and I'm keeping it off. It's actually really easy. The first problem with the whole eat less, move more is that it assumes that weight loss is just math, calories in and calories out. Your body is not a calculator. It's a highly complex chemical system designed for survival. When we eat less, our bodies do not keep burning at the same rate. In fact, it does the opposite. It slows down our metabolism so that we do not end up starving to death. So when we calorie restrict too much, our bodies adapt. And this makes fat loss way harder, not easier. This is why when we calorie restrict by itself, it's so ineffective for so many people. And so here is a major problem. Your body isn't just slowing down your metabolism. Oh no, it gets busy and is fighting back against weight loss. Your hunger hormones go absolutely crazy. Leptin, which helps with the whole fat burning thing, it drops. And ghrelin, which causes you to feel hungry, well, it spikes. Your body is literally demanding that you eat food. This is why oftentimes extreme calorie restriction tends to not work, because our bodies are desperately trying to hold on to that fat, preventing starvation. And so when we go into calorie restriction, we're actually fighting our own biology. Then what do? Well, we start trying to bring in exercise, because maybe because what the problem is that we're too sedentary. So if we move, we will lose. The problem is, just like I was describing before, when it comes to the calorie restriction, our bodies are wildly efficient, and it's designed to conserve resources. So even though we're moving, we still struggle to lose. Now, notice I'm saying struggle. It's not that it's absolutely impossible. It's that it's really hard. Let's pretend that somebody is 50 pounds overweight. One of the things to realize is all that extra fat is millions and millions of calories stored in our bodies. And so we'll bring in some exercise, right? Which will burn off 400, 500, 600 calories in a single exercise routine, maybe even 1,000. And that exercise is like a tiny drop in the bucket with all the millions of calories that we have stored on our bodies. This is not to say that exercise has absolutely no role to play. And I am criticizing calorie restriction, but throwing away the food and throwing away exercise is not the answer. Exercise strengthens our bodies and helps us so much. All I'm talking about is that calorie restriction and exercise for the purposes of losing weight is a rather inefficient way of solving the obesity problem. What actually works then? Nutrition. We need to focus on nutrient-dense foods that actually give our bodies the nourishment that it needs. When we focus on nutrition, then things like exercise all of a sudden is way more powerful, because we strengthen our bodies and our bodies are actually getting nourished. And so the nourishment causes satiety. And when our bodies are really satisfied, they're not demanding food. And so we end up not overeating. It's not a calorie problem, it's a nutrition problem. Focusing on nutrient-dense foods and feeding what our bodies actually need specifically. And then once you get to a place where you're healthier, because maybe some of us are really, really obese and running around in a gym is not really an option, but once we get to a much healthier place, we can bring in exercise. And all of a sudden, exercise and great nutrition end up building our bodies, and they come hand in hand in creating something really wonderful. To bring this home, this is what I have done. I have not done a bunch of exercise, and I used to be really overweight. I have lost 50 pounds, and the only thing I changed was my nutrition. I focused on super nutritious food and then just omitted everything else. Everything else. I did not fight hunger. I did not fight needing more. I was totally full, completely full, and I lost weight. I've lost 50 pounds. And the nutrition was the problem. Now exercise is a much easier thing to start trying to step into because I'm not wildly obese and super hungry and starving for nutrition. It's really powerful and it works. So here's the takeaway. Eat less, move more. Yeah, that isn't the answer. Fueling our bodies correctly. That's the key. That's the answer. You know, I'm curious, when it comes to weight loss, what have been your struggles? Please share your comments below. I'm interested in your story. In my next video, I'm going to be breaking down what exactly I did to nourish my body better, to nourish my body in such a way that I actually lost weight. Until the next video, I hope you have an amazing day. May you get healthier, stronger, and have amazing success. Bye for now.